Hello everybody, Thibaut Jaberg, violin maker and student at the Swiss School of Violin Making, currently here in Graham Vincent's workshop. And I'm just going to do a next update on my cherry wood violin that I'm currently building here. So yeah, I am now sort of starting to slowly but surely approach the stage where I will be able to assemble all the parts, or at least the body. So I finished the thicknessing of the front and the back. I actually already sort of did a little dry run here with the pins to sort of have a look how this might look once it's all assembled. So yeah, it was very interesting to do the thicknessing of the plates completely without measuring thicknesses, or not completely without measuring thicknesses, because we do have this thickness punch here, which does sort of give us a rough idea of thicknesses, but still really the sort of most of the parts is, most of the way is just thickness by feel, and just sort of feeling with your hands and sort of flexing the plates and just getting sort of a good feel of what's happening. And this has been actually really super interesting for me, because in the beginning I was like, whoa, I'm completely in the dark here and I have no idea what I'm currently doing. But then you sort of notice after a time, it's very interesting. It's like your senses start to sort of sharpen, and sort of you start to feel like smaller things with just running your fingers over it. You sort of start to feel little bumps and so on. And yeah, it's just super interesting. And of course here I'm working with woods which I never worked with before, with cherry. So it is quite interesting, I would say, sort of from a density point of view. It is certainly lighter than maple for the back, and a little bit heavier than spruce. So it's like an interesting in-between. The result is actually that my front and my back have quite similar weights, and also the flexibility is not too far off. Obviously the front is a bit more flexible, of course, with the F-holes and everything, but yeah, it's really quite interesting. So yeah, what else is there to say? Actually, I'm really sort of going to be quite soon going to be removing the mold, and I think I just have to do a little bit of rounding of the edges, at least the sort of inside bit, which is going to be hard to reach once it's all assembled. I'm not sure yet how much I'm gonna do, whether I'm gonna finish the edge work on the finished the assembled body. I think that's the way Graham does it, to basically finish the edge work once everything is assembled. So we'll see, I'll probably do it like this as well, seeing that I'm here to learn his way of doing. So yes, I mean, I'm really quite happy with how those parts turned out so far. I'm yeah, it's sort of really nice, sort of this sort of how the purflings and the grain of this cherry wood sort of work together. Even the F-holes, I think, they all sort of add up to quite a nice sort of picture. And yeah, the shaping of the bass bar is also, I did something slightly different to what I'm used to back in Brienne. So I guess sort of the shape that I did here is a slightly more traditional shape, and in Brienne's we tend to make slightly higher, sort of slightly more massive, a bit fatter bass bars. But yeah, I mean, it's all all good fun so far, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this project move along. So yeah, I think that's it for this video, and I will be doing another update, I guess at some point when I'm maybe sort of moving the scroll along. I had, by the way, I sort of did cut out the shape of this of the neck since you saw it last time. But yeah, my plan is to actually carve this scroll in one day. It's something which I have never done before, but I'm sure it's going to be good fun to sort of try to really get into the zone and sort of in one go just carve this and have it sort of really flow and everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. But yeah, I think that's it, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.